Hi, it's Darla DeMauro from Heartwork Organizing. Can you guess where I am? I'm in my garage. I realize I've never given you a tour up until now, so today's the day. I want to share 3 cool things that are going on in my garage. And I should probably preface this by saying I live in a 100-year-old house, and the garage is 100 years old too. And when we moved in here a few years ago, there was no storage. I'll pan back so you can see. It's a small 2-car garage, certainly big enough for us to get 2 normal cars in, but that's it. So we had to get creative, and although I love being a DIY kind of gal, we ended up going ahead and contracting out to build in some shelving that goes over what would normally be the front end of our cars. So instead of putting shelving on the floor where we needed it for our lawnmower and our bikes and all the strollers and gear like that, we went ahead and contracted and had these 3 great shelves built. And so I just wanted to give you another idea of how you can get some additional storage in your garage by going up. And one of the things that I did after we installed these is to go ahead and blackboard paint the fronts, and I love it. It really just dressed up this ugly old garage, which I'm so grateful that we have. But now I can put a little organization in here, which I love. So my husband gets the tool area, the kids have an area for their toys, and then I have an area to store things for my business. And let's see, what else? Another cool thing that's here in our garage is this little gadget. You can find them online, probably just by Googling car stop or car stop sign. And because we have to park in a certain place or we can't close the garage door, these little gadgets are nice to have. When the front of the car hits it, it just sort of bumps along and tells us that's time to stop. And then the third thing, which I love about this garage, I'm going to pan up here, and you can see that when we put in the shelves, we asked the contractor to go ahead and rig up some overhead storage for the bikes. Now these little systems, you can see the 2 black parts that hang on the rafters. They come as a system with the rigging and the cleat to hold, right in the center here, to hold the rope. These little systems are about $15 each. They're not expensive at all, but look, now we can have our bikes in here. And before I had them, I thought, oh, are they going to be hard to use? Are they going to be, troublesome? Isn't it going to be a hassle to have my bikes up there instead of down on the floor? I'll never ride again. I'll tell you what, it's so easy to use. In fact, I'm going to come over here, and with one hand, I'm just going to raise up. Sorry for the goofy camera angle, but I'm doing this, holding the camera with one hand and lifting my bike with the other. And you just lift it up all the way to the ceiling. And I'll pan back here. You can see it's about halfway lifted right now. And this is just such a great solution. Even though we had to add a couple of rafters to our ceiling to make it work, most people in a newer home can locate their rafters no problem and install those pulleys and the pulley system right on the ceiling without the little bit of additional work that we did. So there you have it, 3 things that I love about my old garage, and maybe we'll get around to resurfacing the floor at some point, but even so, I love having a place to put all of the kids' toys and keep our cars safe. Hope that gives you some ideas. Have a great day.